See this golden bastard, his poop is used as lubricant for the gods themselves, and he is super rare. I attempted to suck him in, but he just bounced off and suicided himself into the wall. This made me incredibly sad, but what made me even sadder is that I found him again the next day. I wasn't sure what to do, I thought I had some time to figure things out, but then he suicided himself again. Goddamn suicidal golden slimes, man. But anyway, welcome back to Slime Rancher. I built up my poop farm and now I have a large collection of pink slimes. Quite a few cat slimes that are right next to the chickens, which is probably a very bad idea. They keep looking at them and I think this makes them hungrier than usual, so I have to keep giving them tons of chickens every day. The other side has phosphor slimes in this large dark coral, while the area next to the house has a storage container and rock slimes. I managed to send enough poop to the gods, so they granted me over 1000 resources, which I wanted to use to unlock this part of the world. I couldn't wait to see what adventures would this place bring. I entered it, and as the darkness filled the world, I realized that this is just a fucking collection of plots. No new slimes, no nothing. I expected so much more, but I felt like I entered someone's asshole, and all I saw was shit. I left the area slightly upset and continued collecting more poop and resources. Once I had enough, I wanted to open this part of the world as well. This time I expected just a bunch of plots again, but I still wanted it unlocked. Once inside, I noticed quite a bit of grass and beauty aside from the plots. There were a lot of chickens, carrots and fruit here, which made me feel better about spending so many resources to open it. The next day I saw something that inspired me to work on my ranch even harder. A message from the gods, a sign that they are watching and caring about my work. The holy carrot of the gods blessed me and gave me the strength to continue building up my slime empire. I continued collecting more items and then noticed a smudge on the ground. The golden slime appeared again and suicided himself before I had the chance of getting his poop. Regardless of this unfortunate event, I still believed, because the holy carrot said so. Further poop collection brought me enough resources to upgrade my vacpack. I chose to take everything: more health, more stamina, a jetpack, faster running and additional space in my gun. Using the jetpack I was able to reach an area that wasn't reachable before, and I found quite a few chickens on these rocks, but I also found very angry slimes under the bridge. I suppose instead of having a troll under the bridge, I have a bunch of nasty slimes. I wonder what their poop is like. Anyway, I returned to the nice area and continued traversing the land towards this toxic area. I assumed more nasty slimes would be here, and I was right. They jumped on my ass like I was a cracker, but thanks to my upgrades I was able to avoid them, more or less, and continued moving over the bridge. I got to this large wall, and a button. The button said I needed a slime key. What could this possibly mean? How do you handle a slime key if it is slimy? Wouldn't it be too slippery to do anything with it? So many questions came to my mind, but the most important one was how? What do I need to do to get it? I had absolutely no idea what to do. It was like the first time a butt was presented to me. I didn't know, should I touch it? Should I slap it? Or maybe even lick it? So I jumped around and ended up on this platform near the top of the world wall. I figured I could jetpack myself up there and see what's going on. It was surprisingly easy, and now I was on top of the slime world, feeling like a slime king, but I still didn't have a solution to the slime key problem. I'm sure most of you are screaming at the screen because I still haven't asked Kevin Spacey for his advice, but unfortunately there is so much slime on this planet that all ways of contacting him are blocked, even the butt communication. Thankfully the holy carrot of the gods was present and I asked it for assistance. It generously provided me with directions how to obtain the slime key. I had to visit the fat slime and feed him until he farts so hard it makes him explode. Quite violent, just how we like it. I visited the fat slob with some food and fed him, but it wasn't enough. He was so fat that all of these carrots weren't enough. No problem. I came back with more carrots, chickens and fruit. I started filling him up with fruit and he finally farted so hard he exploded. Looks like he ate a bunch of slimes as well, like a snake that eats a bunch of baby mice that are still alive inside its belly. The slime key was finally in my possession and I rushed towards the wall to open it. This new area seemed empty, but then I encountered a big hole in the ground. The only logical thing to do here was to jump in it, despite hearing all kinds of explosions coming from the other side. Beautiful sight came before me, explosive red slimes. I immediately saw the satisfaction of the gods and my beautiful bastards. Explosive lubricants, is there anything better? Unfortunately, tar slimes appeared and I had difficulties removing them from the world because the goddamn walls were too high. So I tried to leave, but the hole was too deep, and I panicked. I can't stay stuck here forever, how am I supposed to deliver the poop? I went towards the other side of this area and encountered more slimes. These were honey slimes that produced the tastiest lubricants ever. The joy I felt was immense and I wanted to take all of them with me, but I didn't know how to manage my inventory, so I left. This time I was able to come out of the hole somehow, thank the gods. After slight preparation I went back to this area and this time I noticed a water slime in the puddle. Water slimes produce lubricants that can be used in all forms of waterized activities, sexual or not, which makes them very valuable. I decided to collect as many new slimes as I could, and I also encountered these mini mangoes. I ate a mango recently for the first time and I must admit I didn't really like the taste. When I combined it with an orange it was much better, but on its own it tastes like a very shitty mix of a peach and a banana. But anyway, as I came to the end of this area I noticed a pulsating platform that wanted to be stepped on. Once that happened, the magic of the gods teleported me back to the starting area. This slightly upset me because I didn't really want to leave yet, and there was no fast way back, but I know that everything that gods do, they do with a very good reason, so I embraced this teleportation and prepared myself for another stage of slime poop production. I'm sorry this video isn't longer, it takes a lot of time to do things in this world, and as much as it is addicting, it isn't all that interesting, which is a strange combination. Regardless, I still need to advance my farm to the next level with big slimes and hopefully get that damn golden poop, because the gods deserve to have lubricants for themselves as well. Thanks for watching and make sure to let me know, do you prefer tasty, explosive or watery lubricants? I have been Petard, your glorious lord, and may the blessings of Petardia eternally touch your butt.